Welcome back to our e-learning class, my dear students of class 7. Now today we will proceed with the next part of this chapter. Now in our previous video we have read about Kanta and her story. We have seen how pathetic condition was there. The poor mother, she lives in a slum. She is not able to take her daughter to the hospital or to a doctor immediately. At first, she has to complete her work in her employer's house. She has to ask for some sort of advance because she is not having enough money in her hand, and then only she could take her ill daughter to the hospital. And we will be reading that while standing in front of the hospital, what sort of difference she could realize or she could just find out there. Let's read. The story above begins with Kanta standing in line to cast her vote. Look again at the various people who are standing in line with her. Kanta recognizes her employer, Ashok Jain, and Chotelal, her neighbor. In a democratic country, like India, all adults, irrespective of what religion they belong to, how much education they have had, what caste they are, or whether they are rich or poor, are allowed to vote. This, as you have already read in class 6 book, is called universal adult franchise and is an essential aspect of all democracies. So here we can understand that this irrespective of your caste, irrespective of your religion, or it does not matter whether you are illiterate or you are a scholar, but irrespective of all these factors, you are having the authority to vote, to cast your vote, and that authority is just given to you by this system called universal adult franchise. Now you have to remember that the meaning of franchise, I think you know, it is the authority to vote in public elections. And you have to also remember that this system of adult franchise, it is the bedrock of a democratic system. The idea of universal adult franchise is based on the idea of equality, because it states that every adult in a country, irrespective of their wealth and the communities she or he belongs to, has one vote. Kanta is excited to vote and happy that she is equal to all of the others because each of them has one vote. Yes, she was feeling quite astonished, or she was feeling quite happy that while in the morning she was standing in a line to cast her vote, she could find her employer and his wife and even her neighbor. They were all standing along with her in the same line to cast their vote. But as a day goes on, Kanta becomes less certain about what this equality really means. What is it that makes Kanta unsure? Let's take a look at a day in her life. She lives in a slum and has a drain behind her house. Her daughter is sick, but she cannot take the day off from work because she needs to borrow money from her employers and take her child to the doctor. Her job as a domestic help tires her out, and finally she ends her day by again standing in a long line. This line in front of the government hospital is unlike the one in the morning because most of the people standing in it are poor. So here she could really understand the difference. In the morning she was standing along with her employer, her neighbor, and many other. We can find that in the previous page it is written that government officer was there, consultant was there, artisan was there, unemployed was there, industrialist was there. But in the evening, when she was standing in front of the government hospital, she could find people who were standing along with her in that line. Most of them were poor, like her. So, do you think Kanta has enough reason to doubt whether she really is equal? List 3 reasons from the story above that might make her feel like this. Now, children, sitting at home, you can easily complete this one. That means you can easily list 3 reasons from the story above. That means reading the story, you can just find out 3 reasons, and you can just easily upload it in that e-portal. So it's time today to say bye.